Kia ora, g'day, welcome back. Here, just an update on the reckoning. So it is the 4th of November, and I've been getting fairly inundated with messages, emails, queries in and around what's happening with the reckoning. Whether or not those people are legitimate in terms of going to apply to participate in the reckoning is a different story, as I've discovered from the polls that have been put up, or the times when I put up a poll querying the dates. So I'll just read through this update post that I'll put out. It's essentially the same as a post that I put up maybe a month or two ago, or several weeks ago anyway. And that is the update with regards to the reckoning. So apologies first. People have been asking about the reckoning. When's the next one? Is it happening in January 2026? At this stage, that's a yes. So Saturday, the 24th of January 2026 is when, or 6 is when the next reckoning is scheduled to take place. That's subject to the minimum numbers being met. So 6 minimum, this is in the post, that's why I'm looking down. 10 maximum participants only, so the cutoff is 10, we're not taking any more than that. First in, first served, and the final cutoff for registration and payment is Monday the 1st of December 2025. So this coming December, next month. Otherwise, the answer is no, it won't be going ahead. The cost is $1,850 New Zealand per person. If that's too expensive for you, it's pretty simple. Don't sign up. And I don't mind either way. Whether it runs or not is neither here nor there. This has come about because people have asked, oh, it would be cool if you could run a selection type activity challenge for people that want to test themselves as to how they might go in a scaled version of an SAS selection. So that's the reason for it. That's why that's come about this time around. And so that's what I ran with the first one, where only 2 people showed up out of the 7 that originally applied, paid, and signed up. Anyway, if you want to lock in your spot, there's basically 5 steps here. First one is send me an email, subject line, just have the reckoning. In that email body, just include your name, your age, your occupation, and why you want to participate. My email, you can find my email in the description of my YouTube channel. So just click on there in the description /about section of the YouTube channel, and you'll see where my email is if you want to reach out. That's what people have done so far. I'll give you an update on how many numbers we've got so far for the 24th of January. Second, you'll receive a medical questionnaire, complete and return it to me as soon as you can. Then third step, you'll get an assumption of risk and waiver form. So complete that and then return it to me. And then once that's done, once steps 2 and 3 are done, then I'll send you the payment details of where you can deposit the money. Only when payment is received, your spot is secured. And it's basically first in, first served. The 5th step that I've got here is basically you'll then be sent a full join-in instruction, which will only be sent to those that have made payment to secure their spot. So that's all you need to do. If that's what you're wanting to do, follow those steps and then follow the bouncing ball, and I'll get back to you. Refund policy for those that have asked. So no change. There's no refund if you change your mind, if you get injured, if you no longer can make it, or if your life circumstances change or shift or whatever. So I encourage you, same as what I did with the first one, only make the payment if you are 100% sure and committed that you can make it, because there's a lot of work and effort that's going in behind the scenes in order to make it happen for those that have put up their hand saying, yep, I'm keen as to do it. So only make the payment if you know you're going to come, preferably. Don't make the payment and then end up having to withdraw, because you're not going to get a refund from that. Anytime you'll get a refund is if I have to cancel it. So if I cancel it, I will 100% refund you. So same as the earlier one, the first one that was run this year, had a guy coming over from Australia. I would have, if I had cancelled it, I would have had to reimburse him the cost of the payment that he made, as well as any flights and accommodation. Once he sent me the receipts for those, I would have had to reimburse him for that as well. So I don't want to have to go through that, so I'm not cancelling it. The date is what it is. So if you want to do it, then go ahead and sign up. Otherwise, don't waste your time, don't waste your hard-earned money, and don't waste my time by signing up and then having to pull the pin. So where are we? Currently, there was 2. One has recently had to pull out. So he's given me basically a whole month's notice. Unfortunately, circumstances have changed for him, and that's all good. So he's had to withdraw. That's fine. And the other person is still locked in. So neither of them have paid yet, because I said, hey, listen, they had contacted and reached out to me in October. Yeah, so early October last month. And that was awesome. But I said, listen, don't worry about making any payment now. Make payment closer to the cutoff, which is the 1st of December. Why? Because if we don't get the 6 people, I don't then want to have to reimburse the money. That's the other catch. If we don't get the minimum 6 people signing up or wanting to participate and making the payment, then, I don't want to have the money of 4 or 5 people and then go, oh, sorry, here, send in your money back, because we can now no longer run it because I haven't reached the 6 minimum. So that's that. That's a bit of an update. Hopefully that helps give those that have been asking. I know I've been slack as well in terms of putting up updates and letting people know about the reckoning, hence probably why I've received the number of messages which I've received. But hopefully this video helps. I don't see myself doing an update video every week leading up to the 1st of December. Those that are interested, based on the polls and the numbers that came through there, the 30 to 40 plus that, was putting up their hand and saying, yep, January will be great. It's up to you, man. Some of you may have just been liking it or voting without any intention to participate. You may have just been people that wanted to watch, the highlight clips or the video footage of people that participate in it. I don't know. But based on that poll was why I brought it forward to, or put it out to, January 24th. So if it goes ahead, it'll be because we've got the numbers. If it doesn't go ahead, it'll be because we don't. I sincerely hope we don't reach the numbers, people pay, and then I'm ended up with 2 or 1 or nobody coming, because you're then investing a heck of a lot of money for nothing. So I just encourage you to show up and make if you're wanting to do it, go through any checks and balances that you need to go through, understand why you're wanting to do it for you, and then, only then, once you're confirmed, committed, and you know what you're doing, only then make the payment. So yeah, that's what I'll say about that. Can't say it anymore. I'll put up this post after this video and I'll probably maybe do a couple of other just follow-up posts during this month of November leading up to December. Whether or not anybody signs up is neither here nor there for me. So it just means, I don't have to rush around doing any bookings and doing some recce's of a couple of other places which weren't part of the first reckoning which we were going to do, or which was in play, just because there's a couple of other, I'll say, cool little things that have popped up on the radar which weren't going to be part of the first one. So there'll be different iterations of the reckoning if it goes ahead. So there'll be slight little changes and tweaks. So not every single one will be the same. And yeah, and we'll just see where it all ends up. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for your time and for your support. If you're into it, then you know what to do. Read through the post, follow the bouncing ball, send me the information, I'll send you information, we'll go back and forth. Once we get closer to the date, then I'll get you to confirm or put in the payment. Unless for whatever reason we somehow magically get 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 between now and the 1st of December, if it's going that way, then I'll be contacting people and saying, hey, you might want to make your payment now if you want to secure your spot, because we are capping it at 10 and it's going to be first in, first serve. So that would be the only time I'll reach out to people, as if we've already got the minimum numbers of 6, so that those first 6 don't miss out. Anyway, appreciate you as always. With that being said, the message is the same as always. Any difficulties, hard times, challenges that you may be going through, just keep turning up, keep staying in the fight, put one foot in front of the other and take one day at a time. Know and trust that things can do and will get better if you want them to. It may be miserable, it may suck, but sometimes we have to go through that and just keep chipping away, stay as consistent as we can, as disciplined as we can, and sometimes as patient as we can, as lonely and as hard as it may be. But I promise you, things can do and will get better. So just stick at it. As always, go always a little further. Remember, who dares wins and who cares wins. And until the next video, there's a big mana wave coming from me to you, filled with my aroha, respect, appreciation and gratitude for you all.